Rexona na, freshness all day. Hataw sa galaw.
Rexona, hataw sa freshness with regular use, hataw sa galaw.
Rollback's legacy continues. Reimagine and reshape the industry and witness a future unfold this March 16 to 19, 2023 at the World Trade Center, Metro Manila and SMX Convention Center, Manila. Register now at www.rollbex.com. Rollbex is organized by Rollbex Services International.
Friday Madness presents a taste of those hits that made your heart beat. Old School Love. 15 minutes of non-stop tracks to tug your heartstrings.
When I first saw you, I already knew.
Right here on Magic 89.9. 3 years was a long wait. Wonderland Music and Arts Festival is finally back. March 4 and 5, 2023 at Philinvest City Events Grounds. Featuring Phoenix, Carly Rae Jepsen, FKJ, Dashboard Confessional, Ravina, Bobby, and more artists. Don't miss the comeback. Tickets at WonderlandFestival.com. A festival by Carpos Multimedia. Presented by Globe. Co-presented by Gcash and Food Panda. The official media partner. Today's best music. Magic 89.9. Retro and the Metro. With some radio romance.
When I look in your eyes.
Especially for you, 1 hour of non-stop classics that made your mixtapes and memories.
Baby, here's what I see.
Only here on Magic 89.9.
Boys Night Out. Today's best music. Don't stop me.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarah. Time now is 5:34 on the clock. The boys are out on a What's Good Wednesday. Yes, we are still here. My name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony. Gino's going to be joining us in a short bit. Sam is still on his honeymoon, so I don't know where he's at. I think he's still in Europe.
He's in Paris, but then I think they're going to go somewhere else now.
Okay, so
if I'm mistaken, because he was asking a friend of ours their itinerary and how to get to a certain place. So, yeah. So he's going to be there for still a little bit. Still definitely not going to be here next week.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I know March 4 because Tita Sue had dinner with her amigas. And they said, "Oh, I think he's coming back March 4." And I was like, oh, "Okay, all right."
No, not 4.
And then she said, because she left for India last week. So I was like, "Oh, you know what? Whenever he comes back, he'll be back." So I'm looking at a month, 2 months. So he might be coming back in 2 months. He's exhausting that holiday, and there's nothing really to come back to, right?
Yeah, honestly, just let him enjoy. I mean, we're just here. We're steady.
There's really nothing to really come back for.
The captains of the ship, last man standing. That's
it's sinking.
Rules.
It's sinking.
That's the rules here.
Our captain has jumped ship, actually, working full time,
and we're the only guys here. We're trying to figure out, hey, what happened?
Oh my gosh! Speaking of work, she's getting a lot of hate, a lot of bashing online. Liza Soberano, who has left for the U.S., she comes back to do an endorsement deal, but at the same time, she actually released a vlog, for those that don't know, and she aired her true sentiments with her experience being, I guess, in the showbiz industry since she was young. And for those that haven't seen it, in a nutshell, she just basically said that she's not that she's not grateful, but I think it came out where everything was just so, she felt so trapped. So it's almost like sakal. If you think about the way I interpreted it, it's almost like your mom or your parents that are super strict, and they told you this is the blueprint of your life.
This is how
it's gonna work. This is how you're gonna portray yourself. And basically, she said that all she got to do was romance, comedy, and romance, comedy.
She didn't fantasy.
I don't know. She said 3 different genres, and that was it for the rest of her career. And she never got to say what she wanted to do, how she wanted to look, how she wanted to act. And I think that comes part of signing with the network. I think they have a certain image, and I think they know what they're doing. If there's anyone that knows what they're doing, it's ABS-CBN's Talent Center. I mean, they've made and molded so many superstars over the years and given you guys bank. There's a lot of people in the industry that don't make the same bank. Our industry, good luck. You've been in 20, 30 years, you won't make the same amount that Piolo, John Lloyd Cruz, Jody Santa Maria.
With one endorsement, they are good for life.
I don't know if good for life, but I know they're good for a couple years.
Yeah, I guess it depends how you spend it and what you're endorsing. I know that it's really a chosen few. Maybe you can pick up maybe top 20 stars, and then after that, there are just others that are, that are known but aren't as well known as, say, Liza. So it makes it pretty difficult for people to really speak up, is because they'll actually just get what they can. Whatever work that they can get, then they'll just go with it. It doesn't matter if it's another, say, rom-com or another, say, action movie. So for them, it's just like, okay, this is what it is. This is the landscape of showbiz here, right? Because it's not like it's gonna derive from, do something else. It's not gonna end up being, unless you go the indie route. I mean, there's a lot of people that go the indie route and find success there, right? But I think majority, they really do stay in the mainstream. The reason why is because, yes, like you said, they'll get those endorsements, which keeps them at the top of the mind of, say, the public.
And now her former manager is just 7 hours ago put up a video on YouTube. I think she's with Ogie's with Christine Bersola. And also, I think Boy Abunda came out like 3 days ago. And she commended the change in image, in direction and imagery. And then now he says that she's ungrateful. And why is she saying that?
Baka nakausap na. Kasi if at first it was like, I commend you for what you're doing, tapos biglang ngayon, you know what, you're ungrateful. Baka napulungan na parang, ano naman, no? Tulungan mo naman kami.
Yeah.
It's a little weird that it just changed.
It changed.
Like, overnight.
Dismayado. In English, that's
dismayed.
Okay. All right.
Magaling si Tito Boy. Magaling si Tito Boy.
Do not disregard your past is basically what Boy Abunda said on the YouTube video,
right,
and on Facebook. He was on Facebook Live.
Or I wonder if that's a pulse thing. You know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously, I think the internet is kind of split between two. Like,
okay,
there's one.
So here, verbatim. I'm not disgusted. Boy Abunda. It's not me. I'm not disgusted. I'm extremely disappointed with the vlog. You can proceed with your career, redirect your career, pero sana you can journey with ingratitude. Because basically she said, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. I had no say. I was basically trapped into doing 3 different genres that revolved around my life. So I feel that she has a right to say how she felt, because I don't think she's the only one. But Christy Per Minute also makes a good point that Vilma Santos, who's the other girl?
Nora Nor.
And Vilma Santos, Nor, and who's the other girl? Marcel Soriano.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Diamond Star season for what? Diamond season.
Diamond for all seasons.
Yeah. Is it Diamond?
Star for all seasons.
Star for all seasons. And what's the other one? The Sinora Nor and Marcel Soriano.
Oh,
There's Diamond Star, Diamond. Oh, well, anyways, there's just
yun na yun.
wala na yun era na that.
with those kind of nicknames.
Or no, they're not nicknames. They're actually just they're accolades. Because they never complained. Sharon Cuneta was the other one, the fourth. That growing up, they just did the work. Never sumumbat na ang hirap na magtrabaho. I never got to explore outside my... they just did it.
But I think that's not just an artista thing.
Yeah.
If you look at every industry around the world, like that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I'm for it. I'm for Liza coming out and telling her the real shit, what happens behind the scenes, and maybe that's
we have
why.
To remember that she's still super young.
Yeah,
She started out in show business at what, 16, 17?
I think
maybe?
she was even younger, bro.
So that kind of
I think she was 12, 13.
When we were that age, we got to enjoy our childhood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like we didn't have to make a. I remember before I had a friend who worked in basically a brand that she was working with, and when they wanted to book like her for a shoot, her calendar was full for like 2 years.
Wow.
Can you imagine your calendar being full for 2 years at like the age of like 14 or 15?
Well, just imagine Michael Jackson at the age of 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, he was already doing
Oh
that.
my god,
They're living that life.
And look at how that messed him up.
Yeah, you expect them to be normal, working at 6, 7, 8 years of age, and with the fame and fortune to be normal at a
Well, normal is different for them now, is because if once you start out young, that's already your world. They don't understand the world of, say, going to school or even just hanging out with their friends. That's something that they didn't have. I mean, growing up, you see, say, Justin Bieber when he was growing up, and then all of a sudden when the fame of, say, his first hit, and then after that, and then he came out that he was like burnt out. He just needed time off for himself and just really enjoy life. And once you get stuck within that circle or that little bubble, that's it. That's your world.
Well, plus, I mean, even again, when we talk about not just show business, but like the Gen Zers, but that a lot of millennials included and boomers are knocking the work ethic of Gen Zs because parang they're like, I want an actual work-life balance and whatever. Well, and while it is kind of annoying, as a millennial, because you're used to like the shit and really grinding it out, like who are we to say that they're really wrong? Because isn't it supposed to be that way? Like, isn't there supposed to be like a really good balance between life and work? I mean, ideally,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not from the Gen Z era, so I grew up in an era where
we value hard work.
Yeah, You have to put in. You have to put in the time.
Like scrubbing, moving here with nothing. With people think I'm privileged. Like I was talking to my PT, Coach Bethel, and she said, mayaman ka, privileged ka eh. Galing ka Canada, tapos may pera ka. And I said, I don't think you know my story. Let me give you a backtrack of where I used to live, how I used to live. And she's like, no way. I go, nee, totoo yan. I go, you people just assume I live a very privileged life.
Pero that's also a matter of perspective. Like, to some degree, you are privileged. Like, yes, you did go through the shit when you moved here.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, you lived a rough life while you were here. But compared to other people, like, that's still...
Oh, yeah, but
what I mean? Like,
everyone that has came to the Philippines that when I came are gone. There's only one left.
not everybody
So
stuck
not
around,
everyone's gonna stick around for 3,000 pesos a month for 7 years.
True.
Yeah, man.
Or
I mean,
6
like
years.
the whole ridiculousness
4 or
of you
5.
traveling to Tagaytay every day just to do a show and then
3K.
traveling back.
3K a month is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the real grind right there. And I think what the Gen Zers, at least majority of them, are lobbying for is that we're not supposed to go through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a different kind of perseverance and mental fortitude where I see in the different workplaces, that the different hats that I wear,
Yeah.
they jump ship pag nararattle na sila.
Yeah.
Pag hindi na kaya.
Yeah, and if they don't have their own way.
And they throw the, which I don't negate it, and I don't undervalue it if they say that they're
It's messing with their mental health. or
yes,
something.
anxiety is coming because they have deadlines. I say, yo, we all have deadlines.
Yeah.
We all have deadlines. It's a matter of how you take it in and
Adjust to it.
Yeah.
you push yourself. Obviously, we're in a day and age where we didn't have the luxury of being on our phones 24/7. So the mental health of focusing on the task at hand was more prevalent rather than, okay, you pick up your phone, I have a deadline, but I'll pick up my phone, I'll check out Twitter, I'll check out Facebook, I'll check out Instagram.
Yeah.
We didn't have that. If you had a deadline, sige, focus on your deadline. Step 1. Step 2, step 3, how do I need, you know what I mean? And there are steps to doing this, and that's why there's books.
Yeah, I just find it funny because every older generation will always say that the next generation is softer.
That is true.
You know, that's what the boomers said about the millennials. That's what the millennials said about the Gen Z. And I'm sure that the Gen Z eventually will also say that about the next generation that comes in. Like, it's always, it's just a cycle. It's a bunch of people who, like, we might be the toughest mother effers around, like, you know, mentally and emotionally. But if you put us in a world war, like,
Oh no, good luck.
you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So the World War people will always have that against us.
It's not,
And if you
it's not gonna be a game of Call of Duty or something.
yeah, and
or
if you
Fortnite.
pit naman the World War II people against people from the medieval era, they're like, buti nga kayo, nakaligo kayo eh.
Oo.
Diba? Or buti nga
Or
kayo,
you had
hindi
soap.
rape eh. Oh, diba? A little shit like that. So there's always, I think it's really just a question of striking that balance, that nice middle ground of, yes, learn fortitude, learn resiliency, learn the value of hard work, but also don't naman be a slave to your job, because they do have a point.
Yeah,
Like,
that is true.
It's not supposed to be just about work. It's supposed,
But
you know.
I also think it now is that it's the most time that people can reach everyone, no matter what. It is like, unlike before, like say if you were at work and then you clocked out, no one's like, hey, how can I call Gino?
Yeah.
Or how can I reach Gino?
Yeah. We don't have weekends.
Yeah,
When was the last time we had a true weekend where you don't get messaged? Because now, even if you're not at work, somebody will message you. Sam and I were talking about this actually before, na parang people don't seem to realize that once even the mention of work, it kind of like not naman rattles, but kind of gets work into your brain already. So you can't completely disconnect. Let's just say that you're in a, what is Sam? He's in his honeymoon in like Europe or something. He's there for a month, and you know he's trying to get into that headspace of like, okay, detached from work. You know, let's focus on the vacation. But because of how easy it is to just message na parang, "Uy Sam, please pala conceptualize na your next post for ganyan." Then it's already like implanted into your brain that you have to work. You know what I mean? As opposed to before, that whenever you when you left the office, that's it.
Yeah, and when you're on a vacation, people did not know how to contact you. It's like, you know what? He's going to be back in 2 weeks, so
that's it.
That's the only time
that's all we can do.
Yeah, that's the only time you can really talk to him. And I mean, the whole landscape of, say, corporate work is going to change. So, because there aren't going to be any lifers anymore. You won't see 10 years, 15, 20-year people working for one company. So what's going to happen? These companies are going to be looking for those people to transfer to their company so that they have at least that kind of experience behind, say, whatever job they're looking for. So it's just going to be interesting is that, you know, maybe someone's going to say, maybe 5 years at the most. Good
Yeah.
luck if you can get 5. I mean, I've heard 2 or 3, and then they'll just move on to the next
I think
one.
it depends. I think CEOs will stay a bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're still loyal
Oh yeah.
because I
for
just
sure.
hosted the year ender for one customs company, and they have 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Maraming loyal because there are people whose the company values hard
Their
work.
employees. Exactly. Yeah.
They value
Also
employee the culture
yeah.
is taking care of those who take care of the
The
company.
company as well. Yeah.
There's a culture like that. There are companies. So I believe it will still the same. It's just a matter of, are you able to handle the workload?
Yeah.
You
But I
want
think
you
that-
want a certain price for it? Sige, ito yung presyo na gusto mo. Ito yung trabaho. Kaya mo ba o hindi? Kung hindi,
Iwag.
like Jojo. Jojo's a classic example. 45K a month. Kaya mo ba yung trabaho? Kaya. O sige. There you go. He accepted a job at another company. He left the other company during the pandemic. Now he's working for another company. I said, can you handle the load? Stress siya, but okay, at least
Kumbaga may kapalit naman yan.
Yung meron
Kumbaga parang you're taking on more than what your workload
Capable of.
comfort zone is, pero may kapalit siya na parang okay, you get like, I don't know, 50,000 pesos more or something. But what I do like about like all the Gen Zers lobbying for these things and not wanting to work is it also forces companies to innovate and become more more accommodating to their employees. Parang they're thinking of ways of, how can we make it,
Fun.
amicable for everyone.
well, that's
you know
why
what I
you've
mean?
seen offices like Google.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Journey. Was it Voyager? If you've been to
all
Voyager.
these startup companies that
you go in,
really take care of their people.
you go inside, there's a coffee shop, there's sofas, there's bean bags.
Yeah, that was super unheard of in like the 80s, the 90s.
Like,
you know what I
it's,
mean?
It's not a cubicle. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, you guys have remote control cars.
Yeah.
You guys have water stations, coffee stations.
Yeah.
You have a bar. I'm like, yo, this is cool. And they're like, yeah, we have to adjust to the times of our employees so that they are effective. If they want to take a nap,
True.
they can take a nap.
Go.
Yeah.
As long as you're meeting your productivity.
Requirements.
Why not, diba? And maybe one day it'll eventually get to the point where, people in corporate won't have to do 5 days of work anymore. I mean, it has started in other countries already because they've done studies that people are actually more productive on 4 days of work and then they have 3 days of a weekend. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes it the whole work-life balance thing more attainable. I think Asians in general lang talaga we're such
Workaholics.
workhorses, man. Like, and you watch K-drama, you watch Japanese films, like we relish dying for work. You know what I mean? Like, how many K-dramas have I seen where they're like, oh, this guy, like, look at him, he's so amazing, he's always at work. Parang, is that what it's about? Is that what life is supposed to be?
Well,
You know what I mean?
I think this generation's different. I think this generation is, they have to find that sweet spot where they're enjoying.
True.
Yeah.
Rather than it's a paycheck. I think our generation was,
Paycheck.
we have responsibilities.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bill.
We have a family. We have mortgage. We have to put kids through school. We have tuition.
So wala, kailangan natin magsakripisyo. Ganun,
Hanap tayo
ganun yung
ng
mentality natin.
hanap tayo ng trabaho, and we'll just do it. Stay quiet, and it's robotic. You wake up, go to work, go home, eat, sleep, work,
Very
repeat. Eat,
same shit,
sleep.
different day.
Yeah, just
You know
keep
what
your
I
head
mean?
down and just enjoy it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But you can.
I'm from that generation, but I do not follow it as well. You know, I traveled. What is it, 30,000 miles or whatever, just to get away from all of that. And here I am, still stuck to a 9 to 5, or not really a 9 to 5, but
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
5:30 to 7.
5 to
That's
7.
that's a pretty good balance. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, but then I work after hours. So
But your
true, yeah.
after hours is not your typical after hours. Even though you're saying
napagod siya, man. I've been going
Pagod
for
pa rin yun, no?
12, 10, 15, I'm almost going 15 years in the nightlife industry, and
but it has paid off. It has paid off.
Yeah, but
I mean,
not everyone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But you enjoy it. You enjoy going out.
I enjoy going out and I enjoy
you
the
enjoy meeting people.
the compensation. If I didn't join the compensation,
Oh yeah, I mean, I would enjoy that. I mean, like,
but it's not what fuels me.
Yeah.
That's what I realized because I see my other partners, they don't come out. And it's been like 2-3 years since the pandemic. I'm out all the time and I just do enjoy it. It's just an extra that I'm in the industry that, that I'm able to monetize it.
yeah.
But I really just enjoy going out.
Which from the beginning, even before you were in it, you really enjoyed it. So I think that.
Well, I enjoyed it because the chicks were outside, not inside the house.
Yeah.
No, plus, iba rin yung kasi parang, okay, you might enjoy going out, but when you start going out because it's work, that usually affects you, right?
No. I am the most grumpiest person at 12 Monkeys. For those that have seen me, I'm always trying to. The sound is the first thing on the top of my.
Yeah. Mine.
If you see my face, I'm always like, and people always ask me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Not really."
I don't like the sound.
I'm fixing.
The sound is not good.
The sound. It's always the sound that I'm crucial with our engineer, with the artists. If their artists are like looking back at the amp or at the monitors, I'm like,
then
why
there's
that?
something wrong.
Yeah, and that pisses me off because I, as a host, I know how it feels when I'm hosting, and there's no monitors. The sound isn't bumabayo. It's not getting out to the crowd. So I'm like, okay,
it's not getting enjoyed the
way it should be.
Yeah. I know how this band sounds. Bakit hindi ganito? So,
and the quality sound that you have there, which is available.
Yeah, so you're right. There comes a time where if I'm paid to work at night, then it's not so much fun at all because you have a certain responsibility.
I mean, you see that happen all the time to professional athletes. Majority of the athletes that we see out there absolutely love the sport that they're in.
Yeah.
And not to say that but obviously so many things come along with it. Like parang for Formula 1, they love the drive. They love the the
speed.
The speed. They love the competitiveness of it all. But it comes with certain things that they don't necessarily love, like speaking to the media or the politics that are involved. But it's all part of the grander scheme of things. And I am 100% sure that like Lewis Hamilton, like a 7-time world champion or whatever, I'm sure there's a day na para I have a race coming up. You know what I mean? And it's affecting me in a not so great way. You know what I mean?
But going back to this Liza Soberano, for those that are just tuning in, it's the person that had 2 good points. Itong the term utang na loob that Filipinos have.
We're so big on that.
Yeah.
We are huge on that. And another fact that she brought up was they liked Liza when she was sweet, quiet.
But now that she's like
sweet and quiet,
feisty and whatever.
But the
Because
moment
it's not the peg anymore.
But the moment
she
a
has an
female
opinion.
speaks up in our culture or that was raised different in our eyes, very prim and proper, obedient. When a female tends to speak her mind and is empowered and puts a blog like
scares
this,
the shit out of people.
It's like now Christy Permin, Boy Abunda, Ogie Diaz are saying that she's ungrateful. I don't think she's ungrateful. I think she's just saying that she's glad that she's out of a shell for so many years.
Yeah.
Dude, if you think about it, it's not like she was the only one who benefited from that relationship.
Yeah.
Obviously,
all of them
earned so much money from her.
All of them.
The managers earned so much money from. And I find it ridiculous. I don't know, to some degree, just the whole idea of utang na loob, especially for companies, because it's supposed to be a two-way street.
Yeah.
Diba? Na parang may utang na loob ka sa kumpanya kasi sila yung nagbigay ng...
Louder, Gino!
Diba?
Louder!
Because I really do believe that. Na parang utang na loob, okay, sige, binigyan ka nila ng chance, binigyan ka nila ng trabaho. Sure. Pero, what if you've been working for them for 10 years? Have they given anything to you back? Diba? Parang, and yes, some companies do that, but not all. And I think the companies that do that are the exception to the rule.
True.
They are not the majority. Diba? Na parang, how many people have we seen na parang have given 15 to 20 years of their life in a company and then they just get laid off because they have to do budget cuts? Asan yung utang na loob dun? Diba? Wala.
Twitter, Google,
exactly.
all of them.
No
Facebook.
company is spared. Man.
Yeah. No, I
Hello,
know.
let's not go very far. Even in radio.
Yeah.
How many DJs have we seen multiple years of their life in a station and then they just get let go of one day, and like sometimes no explanation whatsoever.
That's
More of
it.
like,
Just gone.
you don't want to sign or whatever. You know what I mean? So asan yung utang na loob? Diba?
Pero how far, di ba? I mean, you do have that utang ng loob, but then how far should that, di ba? It kind of has to say, you can't always use that excuse.
Nga, yun nga yung weird. Kasi my definition of utang na loob is if somebody helps you out without you giving back anything in return, then sure, that's utang na loob. Kasi parang, I basically owe you something.
Yeah.
Pero if
Occupation. It's an occupation.
If it's an occupation which basically they also benefit from you being there.
It's a signed
not like they're
contract.
giving you a job out of the goodness of their hearts.
You
It's
signed a
because they know that
contract.
it's because they know that you're adding value to the company somehow. So again, where's the utang na loob here? Diba? That's supposed to be a two-way street.
And I think this says a lot for a lot of artistas that never spoke out because they were under the influence and under the guidance of a network. You say shit against a network, tanggal ka. Wala kang gig, wala kang trabaho.
Blacklisted.
And I think this shows that she's outgrown the Liza Soberano of when she was the teenager. Now she's a full-grown woman. She's lived in the States. She's trying to be herself. And if we are to be on the right note for March 1st, it's Women's Month. Let's not condemn her. Let's actually appreciate and support her for going out to the States. It's not easy going to the States.
Yeah, it's tough.
Plus, honestly, we barely know anything. We're all basing it off of a quick-ass video that she did.
Yeah.
We don't know what her company... We don't know what she was made to go through in all the years that... we could be wrong.
Yeah. Gino, I'm going to make a vlog tonight and say, I was forced to be in Boys Night Out.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. The partying, the drinking, the women, the sex, all the sex. I can't.
Or the lack of sex for 7-8 days.
7 days, bro.
But he shall return after
7 days.
After March.
I will avenge the 40 days.
But I don't know. And I would think that like majority of the Filipino people are employees. So I would think that they would have more awa or parang they would empathize more with the employees rather than the employer. So I find it weird that we're so like utang na loob mo. Parang,
I think we got a caller 8631-0899. Let us know your comments on this. Have you spoken out from a previous occupation, or maybe just in the family you decide to speak out and it wasn't your normal self? Obviously your character, being
parang it's a deviation from how you usually are.
And even us when we first started, it was difficult, being Boys Night Out. We got a lot of slack for it, a ton of slack for it, but it became normal because we just kept on doing it. And hopefully, the laws that do abide, the radio airwaves, KVPs, who I'm referring to, decide to take us back, and we tamed up, we shaped up a little bit. But when we do get our Spotify, we're gonna run shit.
We're gonna go wild. We're gonna run wild
I'm
again.
dropping F-bombs.
Yeah, we're gonna run wild.
Dropping F-bombs.
And
what's up, Phil?
And also going back to Liza is because the thing is she made pesos. Now she's living in the U.S. dollars. Medyo, that's tough. That's tough what she's gonna go through. But hey, good luck to her.
Well, we'll see. She's under James Reed, right? So that's
careless.
Yeah, careless. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Actually, I was calling a while ago, but I find the topic very interesting because it already happened to me, not only once, but probably more than twice.
No. What happened?
What in
happened?
what way?
I'm the one who called you last time about the career path, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. I remember this.
Majority of the companies right now here in the Philippines are more of utang na loob mo pag binigyan ka ng trabaho. Ngayon, pagka alam nila na hindi ka papalad, yan, bibigyan ka nila ng isa pang trabaho.
May kilala ko ganyan, ha?
Pero ang dami kong kilala na multi-hats na sila.
If the conversation will go off air, I can name a lot of companies.
May kilala ko ganyan, ha?
Tsaka yung style pa is, ay, may umalis na isa so ikaw muna.
Kaya yan.
Tapos
Gino,
wala kami
Gino,
head count
busina muna, Gino, ha?
Diba? Wala kami head count so ikaw muna Tapos parang, may umalis na isa. Kaya mo naman yung trabaho, diba? Sige, pasa mo na siya.
You know what to
Pero
do?
yung salary mo, ganun pa rin. Diba?
Yes.
How many times have we seen this happen?
Majority of the companies I'm not scrutinizing a lot of companies, but majority of right now sa pandemic, parang sasabihin nila sa'yo during pandemic is maswerte ka, may trabaho ka, pero gawin mo to. I'm the guy who called you last time that my career path is okay, not for money. Ganon. Binigyan ako ng 5 trabaho, so okay, let's call it quits. Hindi ko utang na loob sa inyo yung buhay ko, di ba? I got COVID twice, I survived. So,
we're in the same boat, pare. Naka-COVID din kami 3 beses. I think, twice ako.
Tapos the company
isa.
will tell you, or your boss will tell you, maswerte ka, hindi ka natanggal. Pero can you do this, can you do that?
Man, what an intro. You know what?
Di, saka, diba,
Luckily,
parang-
you still have a job.
If I guess I could be wrong, but I guess during the pandemic I would get it kasi parang everybody was like, okay, it has affected all of us, even the big companies and whatever, and to keep us afloat, like we have to do certain things.
That's a good point kasi. That's number one. But of course, syempre pagka parang ang mangyari, pag nangako naman yung company na bibigyan ka nito, bibigyan ka ng ganyan. Ito pa rin.
That's why
Pinangako ako na gusto mo pa ito pa rin, di ba?
Yeah, that's why it's so important to have and to know a company's culture.
Yeah.
It's almost like a girlfriend. Siyempre maganda when you first meet her, maganda or guwapo. But pag nalaman mo na yung tunay na ugali.
Tunay na kulay.
Shit. Mali pala ako. Break na tayo or get out, while you can. Some people don't get out. Some people stay and get married, and for the rest of their life, they're stuck. And that's how some of us are. We stuck with one company, for 15, 20 years, and we just wake up, repeat the same shit every day. We may not like it, but it's a sweldo. Kailangan natin sweldo eh. May babayaran natin. Yung electricity bill, water bill, mortgage, car, yung inuman.
Pang-inom mo para
Pang
makapag-cut ka sa
chicks.
stress ng pagtatrabaho.
Enjoy. Yay.
But
Diba?
not to the point that, of course, but not to the point that you're going to violate the laws, right? Then not to the point that you're going to not see your kids because you have an event, you have to put up the setup for the event and so and so forth. So if the boss, that's why I'm now a manager in an online platform. I tend to assure that we start at 8:30, we finish at 5:30. That's it. You go out.
Hey,
Sometimes
nice.
I tell the guys that you guys take the day off for tomorrow because I think they deserve a rest.
Yeah.
I think lang talaga generally Asians are very, because we're not the only country in Asia that's like that. I mean, you go to Singapore, Japan, Thailand,
Well,
they're
Asians are
pretty much the same.
very pushy. Asians.
I think we're also very subservient kasi. Parang alam mo yun, parang sige, wag na, parang hindi na tayo gumawa ng gulo. Europeans on the other hand, they're very like, yo, this is way more than what you told me I would be doing.
Europeans, they're cut off talaga.
Yeah. Exactly. So parang,
That's why the service jobs, ang laki ng sweldo kasi their time is of value. Hindi yun more than 8 hours. Okay, sige, okay lang yan. Sige, ako
so, kanila
overtime.
parang, sorry, lampas na tayo.
Oh yeah.
Work more.
Cut off. Cut off.
There's one point in time that I used to be when I was in lower ranks. Ito best example. Sa US, pag may sakit ka, you just have to call them and your boss will, majority ng ganito is, they will take care of you sa US.
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay? Are you, do you want me to send the 911 with, in your house? Ganyan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yung boss mo, ganon. Dito sa Philippines, hindi. Ang gagawin nila, okay, tomorrow you, syempre, basta ka para may trangkaso ka. You send to me your, tomorrow, your
Med-cert.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, What the
Kung lalabas pa ako today, para mo ma-insert, di ba? Actually, meron akong alam na kumpanya
Nice.
na yung doktor nila nasa building ng office nila. So, for you to get a med cert, because it has to be from a doctor that they certified, you have to go to the office.
Talaga?
Get a medical certificate and then submit it. And then
Nice.
So, can you parang I'm like, paano kung pilay ako?
Sabihin mo may COVID ka. Sabihin mo may COVID ka. May COVID ako.
man.
Walang papayag.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
Saints.
man.
Thank you, guys. I can reveal my name as well. Thank you, guys.
Well,
Bye.
Okay.
DM, hit the
Thank you.
DM.
PM, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Boys Night Out 8.
We have another caller, but Liza Soberano's listening. I just want
for
to
real?
reiterate that I'm so grateful for everything that I've achieved, experienced, and I acknowledge that I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today without everybody who is part of my journey since the beginning of my career. So she's grateful. That was just 10 minutes ago.
Thanks, Liza.
Thanks.
That's on Twitter. So I guess one of her, maybe PAs listening, but that's her statement. So
There you go.
Hey, good on
So she is grateful. For those that are trying to think otherwise.
Doesn't mean she can't break free.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing? Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy hump day.
Happy Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Happy Women's Month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, March 1. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
What's up, sir?
Yeah, so I wanted to say a couple of things about the Liza Soberano and the workplace issue sort of thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Firstly, with Liza, I think, I'm not to generalize, the Gen Zs won't take this against them, or against me, I mean. But clearly there's a generation gap between how Liza perceives, and especially now that she's being handled by what's just a production of James Reid.
Yeah.
I'm an employer myself. I mean, I have small businesses, but then I also employ some Gen Zs, or at least like within that group. And I see it's pretty common as to how they perceive with how they get affected easily with their mental health, with their attitude towards the workplace, with how they're being compensated. Hence all these, I mean, I don't want to call it drama, just to be fair with Liza, but we all know that she was blessed with a lot of things, but it just sucks that she has to storytell it. Maybe it was also a direction by the new management of hers to make a buzz or to whatever kind of engagement. But to my point, I guess that's just, a bit of it. It's clearly like a generation gap or how the Gen Zs think. Because like back in our day, like, our age, I think I can just clearly put it as like a burnt out thing. Like we would get burnt out at work, we'd take a break, redirect, find our true north, and blah blah. But yeah, it just sucks. But it's a great eye opener to my second point for us to just talk about this, because as I've said as an employer myself, we try to innovate and try to provide different things.
Find that middle ground.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm also like a former tech employee back in the States. And I've experienced, I was fortunate to be given free food, free cannabis even.
Nice.
Give us the cannabis.
Why'd you leave that job, man?
We want that.
Best job in the world.
Unfortunately, I got laid off, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and lastly, I guess I hope the new management of Liza should stand up for her. I mean, they should say something, because 99% I'm sure it was part of their direction. So James Reid or whoever the management is has to have like some balls to like save up Liza, or at least clear things out. But the
To back her
generation
up.
thing, that sucks. I mean, Gen Z, I don't understand.
And yun nga, parang like what we said earlier, like it's just every generation will have something bad to say about the next generation.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sure that your parents probably were like, "Oh, I can't believe you're so soft-thought," or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's always that whole debacle of the generational gap, right? So I think it's more of like, you know, finding that nice little middle ground where some of your points get taken and then some of Gen Z's points get taken. You know what I mean? So.
But you said, sir, I mean, it's important is that you have to have these conversations. Is because if you don't have it, both sides are like, don't they know what I feel?
Lang the entire time, di ba?
But it's like, ano to? Don't you understand me? But then once you open it up, at least now communication, it's easier so that everyone won't get confused and everyone can be happy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's great that it's making a buzz. Because a lot of people can surely relate, you know, in all industries, in all aspects or walks of life. But thanks guys for opening it up. Good luck to everyone who's in.
Yeah, good luck to
Good luck with managing.
I mean, she's 25 years old. I think she has every right to take full control of what she wants to do with her life.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Her direction.
Yeah.
Go.
She was born 1998. Started 2011, so she was 12 years old, bro.
So what are you? You're 88, right, bro?
Yeah, 88.
Yeah, 88.
88.
I'm 88.
Damn, you're 35, bro.
Damn.
I think naman what people have an issue with kasi is not her taking their own direction. It's more of like, oh, you can take your own direction, but why are you talking shit about where you came from?
How you got paid.
I get it. Like, I mean, obviously, like, hello, I'm pretty sure her net worth is like ridiculous at this point. And
you want to know her net worth? You want to know?
I don't know. No, I don't.
Not really?
I don't want to feel bad about myself. But yun nga eh. She also worked for that. Again, at the age of like 16 or 17, she had 2 full calendar years where you couldn't even book her. I'm pretty sure that she wasn't able to, you know, she also had like a bunch of things that she had to sacrifice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, look at people like Justin Bieber. Like, how many times have they kind of broken down in front of everyone? And you would think that, like, you know, hey, Justin Bieber, like, what a lucky guy, you know?
Yeah, he should be happy, you know.
Yeah.
But then
nothing's ever as easy as you think it is.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
We don't know the real story.
True, but hey, thank you for letting us know
later
how everything is, man.
Okay. Tina Ryan just stepped in. We're gonna take a quick break. Samo's also gonna be here in a short bit. No? Is it just you? Break muna.
Ay,
okay.
Break muna daw.
Break kayo?
Ay, nag-break muna.
Break muna daw.
Okay.
May special announcement, I guess. It's Women's Month.
Iba to, si Tina Ryan. The first DJ to put me on air.
She's the first FM first female FM DJ.
Where's Gino? I thought I brought you a sandwich.
She brought food for you, bro.
Oh, sayang. I wish
We'll pag-grab it.
Oh, yeah. Pag-grab ko na lang.
Hindi. Slick, baba mo na lang. On the way naman pa uwi.
Yoko. I'll throw it at your house. I'll throw it at your house. I'll stop
Tapon mo lang, bro. Tapon mo lang from S-Lick.
I'll stop from the Skyway. Boss,
you can grab na lang, right?
Quick throw.
How much is it to grab from the station usually, Gino?
I don't know, man. Like $200.
200? Okay, pag-grab ko na lang. I'll send it to you. How many? There's so many sandwiches. Wow.
5 per person.
Damn. All right, boys, night out. It is a Women's Month. You got Tony.
Slick Rick.
Gino Killimore. Magic 89.9.
Somebody judging me. No surprise they're judging me.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
That could be a fantasy. Put your hands up.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. Why you calling at 11?
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Magic 89.9.
I can't
on dancing to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we could roll the dice. Act like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Cooler than cold, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So I never fall, I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah. We could roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down. So many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
hace. Baby, déjame ser el que te complace. En mi mente corriendo base, me quedo contigo, pase lo que pase. Baby, espero que me ames, me tiene volando en el cielo como las aves. Ey, en el Pambinanes, no one sueño el debo, ya lo sabes. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti, como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí, hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe it to get away. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the whip, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousine. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home, so it goes out. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running at the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got one, too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the whip, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my. When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. We can spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If
If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for a play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that all sounds. You can sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exes. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a quiet like this. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. Right here, right now, we're running out of things to talk about. Right here, right now, I'm about to let the truth come out. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? You tell me now. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? Keep my feet on the ground. If I told you I was ready right this minute, I just wanna do it, lay you down. I just feel like you need to. It's clear. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on?
Joyride, a hit and run. I thought I loved you and you thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the road. Watch me as I go, watch me as I go. Should I look both ways before you cross me, baby? 'Cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. I got a new love, he runs for miles, 67 fast like, oh, it's just my style. We're headed down the road, just enjoy the show, watch me as I go. Should I look both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. Both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, I'm moving on.
6:40 on the clock. Saying what's up to Papi Pierre and our friends from Sportsology. What's up, Papi?
Also,
Hey, thanks, man. Also, I wanted to say thank you to him. He was actually the one who recommended like a really good thermometer for kids to put in. So thanks, man.
Also, happy birthday, Coach Frankie Lim. Thanks for tuning in. Always
Happy
great
birthday,
to
Coach.
hear you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the office soon.
And Lex.
Especially Miss Olin Lim. I'll be
Always
seeing you
busy.
very soon.
Oh, by the way, nakita ko si Frankie Russell. Speaking of Frankie,
Oh,
in
Saan?
person.
oh
Saw her
saan?
last night.
Saan, bro?
Sa Dr. Wine, bro.
Ay,
Nip, bro. What you doing there, bro?
Napadaan lang.
Nice.
how is it there? It's crazy there, you know.
It's crazy.
It's wild. It's like
I
a
had
club.
this idea of like Dr. Wine, like Poblacion, right? And then there's Dr. Wine, the new one in BG.
Oh no. It's
Freaking A, man. Like, that was...
their sales is off the roof, man.
That was a
Grabe.
feast for the eyes.
Grabe. Congratulations to those
It was a
guys.
festival.
Dahil mong friends doon, Tones. Nasa ako. Kate Katigbak was actually there.
They all come from.
She was looking for you. She was like, "Are you with Tones again?" I'm like, "Not tonight." But, you know.
But I'm here.
Ang
I don't think you
baksakan.
should go there for the Lenten season, bro. I don't think you should.
Yeah. I kind of know that. I kind of know not to go out during the Lenten season.
Tsaka medyo
But I like-
market mo.
But I like putting myself in the line of fire. And speaking of the line of fire, one girl that's very hot, and to open up Women's Month, we have Miss Tina Ryan, who's just exploding.
With confidence.
With confidence, sex appeal.
Ano ba yun?
What's up?
Ano ba? Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
Okay.
How's everything?
First and foremost, I just brought you guys sandwiches. I was hoping Gino would be here as well. So
We'll send it to
I would be
you.
there as well.
They're delicious. They are Philly cheesesteak,
Oh,
roast
damn.
beef.
That's
double roast beef, and what's the other one? What's the?
That's it.
That's it. That's
only
it.
two.
Variants lang. Oo.
Man, that
It's-
Philly cheesesteak,
It's a
though.
it's original Philly cheesesteak.
Thank you so much to Lance.
Lance is from Philadelphia, so we'll be sending
717
Yeah.
Sandwich Bar. Thank you, Lance.
717.
717 Sandwich Bar. Look,
So 717 sandwiches, Gino, that she brought in.
Damn. Oh, wow.
Hey,
We're-
there's more for you, Gino.
We're gonna
Thanks,
feed
man.
the whole building, all 14 floors here at Paragon.
save you a couple.
Okay.
Just the office side, okay?
Yeah.
Because
not the residential.
residential, that's
yeah.
41.
You know,
No.
somebody was asking, Jesse, who's tuned in Bangkok, bakit nyo daw pinapatay ilaw?
Mood, but it's always been that way.
To set the
She's
mood.
wondering, why did they turn off the
People
lights?
don't realize we've always worked with the lights closed, even with Logan here.
Oh.
Really?
It was Logan that wanted them off.
I mean, I can understand if Taco Tuesday, man.
No, we do our best in the dark.
No, because you're trying to. The way the concept of the show was in a garage, so it defeats the purpose if it's well lit.
Okay. That's
And I still have those notes.
Less
A
light,
lot
the
more
better.
interesting happens. A
In the
lot
dark?
of interesting thing happens in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, just your usual shady shit.
You're
Mga 1, 2, 3 kind of things, you know? Na 1, 2, 3 ako ah.
Oh, diba?
and the morning show is totally different from the evening show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bring that different vibe.
Yeah, in the evening, I notice you don't have to wake up early. That's great. That's the
Good
best
one.
parts of the evening show.
Yeah, you can wake up late in the afternoon and still make it to work.
And you can still go out,
Oh,
right? You can still go out, enjoy
Pwede
yourself.
ka malasing, pwede ka mag-recover from
Actually, you can
hangover.
still host events at night now that we're 5 to 7.
That's true.
Call time 7:30.
Sabit ka lang ng konti sa call time minsan.
when is this gonna start?
It started since the pandemic.
Wait, what? So we're ending now?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can stay.
We can leave you.
Thank you so much for being with us on the show.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I'm my
Yeah.
gosh, I am like.
We can leave you right away because of
I could stay. I could stay. It's like
Because I asked you, diba? Sabi ko,
I'm going to Sportsology.
7 to 8 or something, and you didn't say anything. So I
I said
thought,
6:30. Be there at 6:30. It says on the poster.
yeah. Oh, we have, of course, a poster. And we want to say hi to Miss Sam.
Oh, Miss Samo.
Hi, Sam.
Miss Samo.
She's PUI, right? She's not sure yet. So
Wag naman. She's just down with something. So
Okay.
we'd rather play it safe.
mga buntis.
People don't understand.
Feeling ko buntis yan.
Baka it's just the flu.
Feeling ko nagsusuka, right?
Wait, crap.
Bro, now
Tapos-
kasi kahit rhinitis lang yung meron mo, Delix eh. Matching ka lang na one time. Oh, COVID.
And people will look at you. Oh, this guy's sick. Oh, this
Look,
guy.
it's wearing a mask.
No, I've ever since like.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Within this room, I'll just keep it on.
Yeah.
No, I don't bother. I'm out almost every night.
I'm used to it.
I'm meeting with so many people every night, so
Tones like sit raw. That's just how he is.
Saying what's up to Papi Alex Calea.
Oh,
and I think my health is probably
it's in top shape.
You at
being a pescatarian, Knox.
No, plus I think it's the abstinence also. Like I heard that it increases the white blood cells.
Abstinence
okay.
from meat?
Sex.
From sex.
It's been 7 days. It's been 7 days.
Naka-Lenten sacrifice yan si Tone.
He's doing the 40, the
Fate to abstain. 40 days.
40
Again?
days, yeah.
Every year. It only happens during Lent.
High five.
During Lent.
Wait, you've done it.
Because
so
if he
many
touches your
14th
skin.
year. This is my 14th year. It's
Are
not
It's broken. Like
No, if he touches your skin, all of a sudden, evil thoughts might jump into his
Wait,
head.
is this is his 14th year? Talaga?
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's nothing. That's why it's like a piece of cake.
Okay.
Is it, Tones? Is it?
Yeah, it's a piece of, it's only when I go out and I see someone then
Do you want to
know.
put it to the test?
But
I've got a couple of friends in town.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I was with our foreign contingents.
Nice.
And nothing will happen. I know myself.
So you can't go to Dr. Wine because I heard the crowd is beautiful.
I went to Yes Please yesterday. I went to Tuamontes.
He went
Saturday.
to Yes Please. He escorted
I was with
20 foreign exchange students. He was okay. Yeah.
Wow.
I was with MC Dash at Clubhouse. That's his new residence.
Oh, classic.
Where is that? I don't go out.
That's like Xylo. I went to Xylo.
Wait, where's
over the
Club?
weekend.
I know. Club.
Clubhouse.
Next to Xylo.
That's where
Oh, so it's
Bad
part
used
of
to be.
your...
Yeah.
Wow.
His conglomerate.
So it's
One
like
of Tony's bars.
Take me naman there para masabing cool ako.
Para may picture si Tina. She's like,
one time lang. And you gotta do the Gen Z selfie.
Do it for the
With
gram, di ba, Gino? Para lang may
exactly.
masabi. Like
Tapos may location tag ka lang. Chillin' at the clubhouse. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or make it super Gen Z.
you don't have to put the Clubhouse. Just post it.
This location is living rent free in my head.
Yeah.
For you know what I mean?
What's the vibe in Clubhouse? Anong age ang...
Early 20s, late
18, 19, 20.
Anak ko na, Gino.
kaya mo yan!
Oh
But
my
we
gosh.
never let them know. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my
we
gosh.
never let them know.
I'm so behind my tita moves. You have no idea. Oh, so it's... Wow.
Yeah.
So parang mini silo siya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
700 people.
Wow.
It's crazy.
No ba?
Nice.
Mga caption mo dyan, pass the vibe check.
Check.
Pass the vibe check. You know what I mean?
Oh, Gino, I have to send you this pala.
I didn't want to go to that other bar because it felt very mid. You know?
I just...
Uy, patingin.
Oi, she's the number one now
Let me see.
influencer in Japan and in the Philippines.
I don't have my
Wait,
glasses.
please send to our group.
Nice.
I want to find out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. She's in town. She's in town. I think, but
she's like
definitely
19?
way below my age. Yeah, she's like 19 years old.
Okay.
20.
Oh, I almost forgot. I just wanted to congratulate Jaco De Leon for being the new president of the
What is he?
Influencer Council of the Philippines, CICP.
Wait, there's a council?
Wow,
Yeah,
Jaco,
dude. So
congratulations.
it was his.
Is it all females that are part of the board? Is it?
No. So
Tony wants to join this.
Used to be our friend Jim Guzman with Unilab, and now it passed on over to Jaco.
So next year, ikaw na, ganon.
No. I'm always just the host. That's it. That's what I do there.
So what happens? What is this council? So
What do they do?
Man, they do a lot of things. Like, I mean, all the way from how to properly take care of yourself as a content creator. They also kind
how to
of
take care of yourself?
no, man, because I mean, no, it's legit. Like, I mean, obviously burnout is real.
Okay. So
a lot of people
mentally,
know that side. Mentally,
not physically.
Yeah, no, not physically. Just the mental part.
Okay.
Everything else that comes to being a creator, accounting, stuff like that. And, they have like all these drives for
taxes,
education, proper type of
Taxes,
content
what's
to be
that?
really. Yan tayo.
What is that?
BIR? No. Accountant? Huh? I don't have.
So may mga regular jobs.
I don't pay.
So yeah, I was in this induction last night. So congrats,
Congratulations,
Baka
Papi.
indakan yan hindi yan induction.
Yun yung nangyari after.
Indakan?
No? Indakan na. Yung sa Dr. Wine na yun.
Ayun na yun.
So after party sa Dr. Wine.
So
Social, social ang after party.
Shala?
no, it was an end run and then we moved to Dr. Wine.
Lapit lang. That's okay. Okay. All right.
Say what's up to Papi Brian and our friends from GAOC. Doc Gang.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I need a really good dentist. Look, I need an upgrade on my smile. But somebody's asking what I'm doing here though.
Yeah,
Bawal
Tina.
ba mag-guess?
Yeah, what you doing here?
Bawal ba, MJ?
So you were supposed to guess with Samo. For those that don't know, she was supposed to guess with Samo regarding
we are.
this whole peace.
We volunteer for this international nonprofit peace org called HWPL. It's
HWPL.
What does that mean?
Heavenly. Oh my gosh, it's a mouthful.
HW.
Heavenly Culture World Peace Restoration of Light. So,
Okay.
Damn. Well, that is a mouthful.
Is this under a sect or is it just non-denominational?
It's non-profit, non-denominational,
okay, non-denominational.
everything.
Okay.
So we the when you posted kasi on the poster, it actually happened na. The very first the peace
So that was last week.
That was January.
Oh,
so we're
okay.
here because we're celebrating the 7th anniversary of the DPCW, which is the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War. It's the international law that HWPL is working to promote, and we're trying to get national support for it. That's the ultimate goal. Para the United Nations can adopt it as a resolution. So we're trying to bring it to the national level. So far, we've had the support of
Congresswoman.
Well, we're working, but here's a few
people who have supported already.
Backers.
Province of Davao de Oro, City of Manila, Municipality of Kapalong, Davao del Norte, Davao City, and Cotabato City. And Congresswoman Dimples Mastura was just like all out when she supported.
Have you talked to
Mandaluyong? Wala pa. Kasi one of the top taxpayers ng Mandaluyong. Kaharap mo.
You're right in front of it.
Non-profit.
Pwede bang ilapit mo kami kay
Di bro, yung mga kakilala mo sa City Hall.
DILG, Tito Benhar.
Friends na.
Mga homies lang. One text away lang.
We just need a courtesy call. Not even 30 minutes of his time we're not going to waste.
Okay.
30 minutes, we just want to do a courtesy call, introduce the org, what it's about. And you know what's funny? Slick and Gino, our office is at the Globe building where Tony lives. I've been inviting him.
It's right below there, and I refuse to step through. They have studies there. I'm gonna burn.
Iba yun.
Iba yun.
That's a different night.
Yeah, it's a different time. But anyway, I want to save the good stuff for when Sam is here because the event pa naman is March
But you know, my accountant
11th.
is there.
Yeah.
It's there right at the corner.
What? Like?
There's an accounting firm there?
Yeah, now they took over the whole first floor.
What?
Of the left
Like
side.
where the laundry place used to, is this Tower 3? Like where
Tower
the laundry
1.
place used to
Why do you know, Gino? Did you used to live there?
Yes,
I used to
his
live
folks.
there. Yeah. My folks are still there.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I lived there for a good couple of years. I was mostly out, but yeah.
Yeah, I never saw him
I would
once.
go home.
Never saw him once.
Yeah.
His cabin.
Yeah.
Kumbaga withdraw lang dun sa BPI sa baba, sabay takbo na.
Withdraw lang talaga.
Okay, so how can people I guess join
this, help out,
support?
if you want to join.
The event is happening on March 11, but it's not open to the public. However, we are inviting everyone to, if they want to participate, volunteer, please check out our social media pages, HWPL.
HWPL?
At HWPL_PH on Instagram.
Wait, slower. Your listeners aren't so fast with that stuff.
You speak so fast. You're so good.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Excited lang ako kasi na-miss ko nga tong dalawa. I mean, ikaw na yan, Gino.
What is it?
HWPL_PH.
Oh, nakuha ni Gino.
Okay.
Magaling yan.
On IG and Facebook. And
Morning
then,
rush yan.
No, it's different when you're in the car. There's so many elements.
That's true. I mean,
when you're listening,
you're focusing.
and I hate it because I surf all the radio stations, and when I hear the
DJs.
the DJs go at da 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 da. I'm like, okay, I never got
Okay,
it.
so let's do that one more time. At HWPL underscore PH.
There you go, Gino. That
Professional.
that I got.
Grabe.
That's how you friggin'.
I gotta work for my paycheck, bro.
There you go.
That's how it is.
There is a membership fee, guys. It's 100 pesos a month or 1 to a year, and half price for students. So
Where does the money go to you?
no, we do a lot of activities.
For her good cause.
No, so we do
Tina Ryan's breast implants.
Si Tony, he's still a student. He's still, so may student rate ba yan? Student rate si Tony.
Based, yan, half ang rate mo, Tony.
Okay.
But yeah, we do a lot of peace works, like yung mga peace monuments namin, ganyan. So
Peace monuments?
yeah, we recently just put up one in Manila in front of what is that park? In front of Manila Zoo, along with the help of Rotary Club Manila Metro.
See, Tony has a peace statue too.
Oh, I don't even.
He carries it around.
Sa Mandaluyong, meron
So
yan.
these
Kami ng
statues.
bird na naglalanding sa
So these statues
Nakahilera
represent.
sila lahat. No?
So these
12.
statues that you put up that are erected are what? They're a sign of peace.
Yes.
And-
So eventually, what else do we want in life besides pizza? Peace.
That's true. But if you want to find out about more about, because I think if I heard correctly earlier, like one of the things that you're trying to lobby for is essentially the cessation of
Cessation of war.
and- Yeah. So if I want to find out exactly what that's all about and like more of the details, is that all on the
Yes, everything
social
is
media
there.
sites that you had? Okay.
Yes, dear, it's there.
Because I mean, obviously, I feel like it's very important to know what you are fighting for, essentially.
And as
right?
peace, as publicity ambassadors for HWPL, I mean, who would have thought I'd be like working for peace, diba? I mean, I know nothing about it. Actually.
Why?
I want to work for some peace.
I know, but you know what I'm
piece
saying,
of-
though? It's like, parang that's the last thing people want to even discuss. But
Yeah.
now with the ongoing
Yeah.
war in the UK, I mean, Ukraine and Russia,
yeah.
diba? But
You don't even have to go far, Tina. We can't get along in our damn country.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
We
true.
get out on EDSA. It's a war from
No, man.
North EDSA to South Expressway.
And yeah.
From
There's
SLEX.
even online, bro. Like like if there's an issue in Manila, like all the Manileños are fighting.
Yes,
right? And then
yes.
like you'll have people from the Visayas that's like, ito talaga mga Manileño na to. And then you have people from Mindanao who are like, ito talaga mga Bisaya na to.
Yes.
So we're like, yo, we're all one country. Like, and we all just get along.
And our report today was about Liza Soberano having the freedom.
Hope na siya, diba?
Yes, hope.
Hope.
Yes, hope was also my
Hopi.
masseuse.
Hopi,
back in
bro.
the-
Hopi.
Happy
That's
song.
right. Hopi. Hopi.
Yeah.
So,
But we couldn't even get along in accepting that she's a grown woman who's empowered.
Well,
We're upset. We're upset, and we call her na walang utang na loob for all some of the senior.
yeah, they are pretty upset. No, Tito Boy was upset.
Tito Boy, Ogie Alcacid, Christy Fermin.
Ogie Alcacid.
Ogie Diaz.
Ogie Diaz.
I think Ogie
Alcacid
Alcacid.
has nothing to do with it. He's busy with
No, I'm throwing him under the bus. Ogie Alcacid, how dare you?
Si Ogie the Pogi, pero
How dare you?
Oh, someone from his management message. So I'll say, is this true?
Ogie Alcacid, how dare you throw Liza Soberano? That's fake news, by the way. That's fake news. It's Ogie Diaz. Ogie Diaz.
Please learn how to discern.
Yeah.
They're totally different people.
Oh, speaking of Ogie Alcacid, I was nice to see, what's his name? From Team A or the A team? A team, right?
A
A-Team. His talent
Agency.
agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
ATPH. See Bert. What's up, Bert?
What's the name? Opera.
Oh, Lara Maige?
Yes, and also her partner, Gian Magdangal. Great seeing you guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, but going back to
Gian.
the world peace process.
Theater actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
world
He
peace
sounded
process
familiar,
that you're doing. How did you become ambassador for this?
Exactly. Si Sam kasi,
Sam YG is not peace.
Sam
You know how many girls hate him?
He don't want peace. I want problems.
You know how many girls hate him?
Nawala ng peace sa buhay yung mga babaeng dumaan kay Sam.
Wow. Hey, you said that. You said
No,
that.
it's true.
Hindi kami yun, ha? Hindi kami yun, ha?
We're gonna interview one in a couple of weeks.
I was
She has
just
a new
guessing.
single.
Totoo ba? Loko lang.
Okay.
But he's having a great time in Europe right now.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so si Samo, she was the one who got me started on it. And
How much
wala
did she?
naman akong-
How much is your TF?
Grabe, walang tip. It's all voluntary.
Voluntary.
Yeah, it's
wow, good for you, Tina.
I was looking for something to... That was
condescending no good.
parang di ko
Good for you,
panipaniwala.
Tina.
No?
Wow, Tina, you have time.
Because for us, we would have asked for Tia.
Yeah.
It's all voluntary.
And this is why we're not the ambassadors
Yes.
of peace.
Oh, there's still
They
so
asked
much
for
to
talent
learn.
fee.
Okay.
I'm still like baby steps pa for me. There's so much to
Okay.
learn.
So you know the lessons, the 12 lessons of the peace process? No.
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Tony can teach you.
I went.
Sige nga.
I skimmed through it before the show.
I skipped through it.
I skimmed through it because I didn't know what you guys were going to talk about. Samo never gave me details. You didn't give me details.
I just read the title page.
We were
That's
really
it.
just here to promote the anniversary, which is happening on March 11th.
okay.
So we'll
Okay.
save the good stuff for when she's better.
This is not going to be a Dr. Wine, is it?
What do you mean, doctor?
I hope it is.
What do you mean?
It's a lot
better
of peace
be.
and love that goes on there. Man.
I've never been Gino, so I have no idea.
I think you will enjoy.
Market ko daw eh.
Market mo. Hindi.
Natatawa lang ako.
Totoo siya.
Hello, by the way, to Mr. Alex Calleja.
Oh,
Tuned in.
Hey, wait,
Boss Alex.
Hello.
Think about your market this coming Friday, right? You got Friday Madness.
Also to Charlie Main's tuned in. Hi, bud.
Oh,
So
wait,
I have
there's
a
also
special
another.
show.
There's another concert, right?
No, it's just a special show on
Oh, okay.
this Friday for Friday Madness.
Okay, special show. Oh,
John
swallow.
Robinson.
Swallow, Tina. Swallow.
Sorry. See, John Robinson's going to be joining me.
You had to swallow after John Robinson. Huh?
So what's John Robinson gonna do?
He's
Why is it a special show? What is it? 69 minutes?
I just-
Non-stop music?
sabi lang ni Boss Aidu, sumuo na lang ako.
Extended remix.
Boss Aidu, Santi decided, okay, guys have a special show. Wala
Okay.
pa nga title eh.
Because there's no DJs. Special show. Auto play.
He also has another party happening pretty soon here in Manila because he's all over. He's global also.
Yeah.
So I know he's going to be promoting that as well. But just having John Robinson here on Friday Madness is like nostalgia.
What time is that gonna be?
3 to 6.
3 to 6. Huh?
Sounds good.
Hopefully, the station guy allows me to extend retro in the
Yeah,
show
go.
again.
Do what you want.
Is he gonna be here to stop you? I don't think so.
Do what you want.
Hold mo na.
Grabe.
We play Friday Madness songs every single day.
It's so bitten kasi the 1 hour of
It is.
80s,
True.
you
It
know.
is.
So,
Yeah.
since the holiday, like bigla ang holiday last Friday,
Last Friday,
I
yeah.
messaged him. I go, boss, pwede ba? And he's like, oh, yeah, go.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you know. And then Santi is like, oh, ba't ngayon ko lang nag-80s? Piniyagan naman ako ni Aidu. Sinita ako.
Okay, you say, no one is my boss. I'm my boss. I'm my own boss, so don't bother me.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully because it's Women's Month, we'll be here in full force next, before the 11th.
Yeah, tell her
Have us back.
just to get cleared and then see if the pregnancy is if it's a positive or negative. If Samo is pregnant, then good for her. If she's not, then we wish her the best. Yeah. Either way, we still accept her. And what a better way to announce her pregnancy is on Women's Month. Isn't that amazing?
And right before the 7th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for including that, Gino.
And speaking of peace, oh, she got a piece.
Wow.
But thank you guys for having me.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Drop on by.
717
Sandwich Bar.
Sandwich Bar is located on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's Instagram Street. Okay.
Just find 717 Sandwich Bar. Gino,
Yo.
we're going to grab these to you, I guess.
Thanks, man.
Or
Appreciate
Tina's going to drive them
all the way to the south.
south.
I'll chuck it from this.
Alabang. Ayala, Alabang.
Mas
Village.
mahal pa yung grab sa sandwich.
Yeah. Madrigal Gate. Just enter there. You see Killiamore, Q, big gate with a Q.
Sakto, pagpasok mo doon, tatanungin ka na, sino yun? Di na.
When is he back here in the studio?
We don't
you
know.
guys don't do like.
I'll be back there on Monday.
Monday. Oh, just keep it here. We'll just keep it here for Monday.
Oh, okay, Ben, bro.
At least, okay lang.
Oh, ano ba yan?
Oh, I've eaten spam that was like in a can for like 3 years on my shelf.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God.
it was fine.
Spam never goes bad.
That's fine.
3 years? Oh.
Damn.
Bro, you thought you had hard life growing up? Have you ever cooked carbonara with creamer instead of actual cream?
No, I just starved myself and waited the next day to eat.
That one's kind of okay.
You wait for the freebies.
I couldn't afford to go out, so I had to stay in and sleep my way to my
Next
stomach
meal.
ate my intestines. So,
You're right.
Yeah. Ask Chris DeMano. Ask Mikey.
Where is
ask
Chris
Jeff.
now?
Ask those guys because they go, oh, yo, we're going to order food. Oh, no, I won't.
Okay lang, bukas na ako.
Yeah.
Ngayon, ano
And they-
ng
they were
usapan
Can't afford.
Yeah. Anywhere you eat, I'm part of it.
No.
You got to make sure it's organic, huh?
Yeah.
Attitude with gratitude.
Non-GMO.
Non-GMO. Exactly. Non-GMO is the most
No meat,
important.
please. No meat.
You know, you never know where your food's coming from.
We just
meat.
had a sandwich with lots of meat. Okay.
All right. So that's it. We're done. We're good. That's the show.
Tina, how can people follow you on Friendster and your hi-fi?
MySpace.
MySpace music. All right.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
There. And I'm embarrassed every time I have to like say it on air because it was CJ who gave me my
Your ICQ handle. What is it? What is your ICQ?
at the Tina Ryan.
At Tina Ryan.
At the Tina Ryan.
CJ was the one who gave me that.
And your
Wala ka bang parang Tina Ryan official? Mga ganon. Like, yeah, that's usually the...
is it Tina Ryan at Hotmail still or Rocket Mail? Which one is it?
Did they shut the...
It's a mail, bro.
It's a mail. Wala na yan. It's the Hotmail. Hotmail you
Now
still
default.
have.
Rocket Mail they shut down, yeah?
I'm not sure.
When did they?
Yeah, but I think Hotmail's still around.
Hotmail's still around. I still have my Hotmail.
May
Okay.
Y-mail pa nga ata eh.
And also the guy from Thing uses Hotmail.
Who?
Some artist, he still uses his Hotmail. I saw an email and his email to me is
I mean, I guess if you want to be hipster about
Yeah.
it, right?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. He still has a Hotmail.
Let me open up my Hotmail while I drink my deconstructed cup of coffee. As I listen to my vinyl on my Motorino. You know?
No, but vinyl's back. SNR selling.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. man.
SNR is
Vinyl's
selling
like-
record players.
Yeah, plus it's so
What?
expensive.
When was the
Yeah.
last time you were there?
December. And I was just there like 2 weeks ago.
No,
Hey,
it's still
cassette
there?
tapes are also back.
Yeah, cassette tapes are back.
No.
Cassette tapes?
Yes.
Where?
Oh, wait till you
Even
see.
have a player for it. I don't understand because like the quality is better than a CD. You know what I mean? Like in terms of
You guys, I have from 2009 my next base CD cassette player in a box still.
It's still
Wow.
working?
I found it. It's never been opened.
Is your house like a warehouse of like
Yeah,
obscure
that's-
technology from like
Well,
the
now that my
90s
mom's
and
there, my
2000s?
aunt, she's
Yeah.
like,
Are you
she's
gonna-
going through the baul of.
Are you going to sell it?
I'm gonna take a photo.
He has a first gen iPad.
Oh yeah.
That
I'll
is
take a photo. Sealed.
mint in box.
Why sealed?
Because I used to have all these. I have like all these watches, like Sony digital watches.
I think I still have my iPod.
iPod.
The iPod. Yeah, the iPod. Was it the green one? The iPod mini?
Do you still have your dildo that vibrates? The double D batteries. They don't make those anymore. That might go really high.
Chargeable ni mga dildo.
Yeah,
ngayon eh.
eBay.
D battery.
They don't use D batteries anymore because it's so heavy.
Pero it adds kasi to the feel eh.
Yeah.
It adds more weight. to
No,
it,
the
you
reason
know?
why, Gino, the reason why they
There's more push to it.
no. Honestly, the reason why bakit
Yeah.
they use D.
Yeah.
In the event that you're holding it, your hand becomes numb, so it almost feels like it's someone else's.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh.
you lose the feeling sa sobrang bigat.
These nuts.
That way, when you flick your bean, it almost feels like it's someone else's, not yours.
Goodness. Okay. So that that wraps up the show.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it.
Right?
Yeah, it's past 7, so we can talk about it.
That is our cue.
Don't forget to check me out this Friday.
We're going to have a video component up real soon.
Oh my goodness.
Friday Madness, right?
Yes.
That's what we're really calling it. Friday Madness with Tina Ryan. She's going to bring the madness.
Because you're the only one on board.
6 to 9. Double D
6 a.m. to 9 p.m. yan ah.
Yes. She's the only DJ in the office on a Friday.
Literally the entire catalog of 80s music would be
She's the only employee on a Friday.
Gino, like I've been dreaming of doing 80s for like 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
Go.
I've been thinking about doing something for 24 hours straight, but I'm on day 7 right now. So I'll see you April 8.
What is that?
I'm just joking.
All right.
But thank you guys again.
Thank you.
And
Thank
hopefully
you.
we'll be
What
back
time are you
next
starting Friday?
3?
3 p.m. to 6.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 to 6, Tina Ryan. And we'll leave the double D batteries here.
Yeah.
All right. My name is
We'll turn off the cameras just
my name is Slick Rick.
just in case. You know.
This is Tony.
My name is Gino Kilmore. You guys take it easy.
Bye, guys.
And she's
Bye.
the Tina Ryan. Bye-bye.
Maybe you should join us regularly.
You should.
You live right there.
I know, one tricycle away.
I'll pick you up.